Los Angeles, California, where we are joined once again by the great guitar phenom Slash. Everybody is here. How are you, Slash? This is night 3 of Slash's miniature residency with the Cletones. It's a good night to be here. You don't want to be out there tonight, or really ever. The World Health Organization is warning that sexually transmitted infections, STIs, as they call them, are on the rise in a big way. They went way down during COVID, but I guess people are back out doing filthy things and they're up again. 4 STIs, syphilis, gonorrhea, chlamydia, and trichomoniasis, something like that. Each one nearly impossible to spell, are accounting for 1 million new infections a day. Even the rate of babies born with STIs has shot up, which is the worst. I mean, is there anything creepier than getting syphilis from your mom? And also, what happened to monkeypox? Where is that hiding? I think it's coming back. That was supposed to be the next big thing. That was like the segue of diseases, and but it is important to spread the word. Maybe instead of, like, a press release is great, but it would be better if they shared this information in places where the people most at risk for STIs would be likely to see it, like the side of a bottle of Mountain Dew or something, you know? Sexually transmitted infections have been around for a very long time. In fact, researchers from Brazil just released newly discovered evidence. They tested bones from skeletons and found that Neanderthals had an ancient form of herpes. Either that or the night watchman at the museum has some serious explaining to do. But Neanderthals are an extinct group of humans that lived until about 40,000 years ago. This is what they look like. This is taken at the exact moment they found out they had herpes. But the Neanderthal on the right, the female, looks familiar to me, right? I mean, yes, that's right. That's her. That explains a lot. Marjorie Taylor Greene is part of, this would actually be funny if it wasn't so stupid and dangerous. Yesterday, files were unsealed in the Trump stolen documents case. They revealed that when the FBI searched Mar-a-Lago in 2022, the agents were authorized to use deadly force if necessary, which is standard operating procedure whenever the FBI execute a search warrant. But in the MAGAverse, it is a plot to kill Donald Trump. Klan mom led the charge. She wrote, the Biden DOJ and FBI were planning to assassinate President Trump and gave the green light. Does everyone get it yet? What are Republicans going to do about it? What a rich imagination this woman has. You'd almost think she has the brain of a child, you know? So the FBI felt the need to put out a statement that said the FBI followed standard protocol in the searches we do for all search warrants. No one ordered additional steps to be taken, and there was no departure from the norm in this matter. But did that stop the right-wing outrage machine from spinning like mad? Oh, of course it didn't.
Fox News alert, a major bombshell in the Trump documents case. The FBI authorized the use of deadly force.
The Department of Injustice effectively put a shoot-to-kill order on the corrupt raid of Mar-a-Lago.
So they were, in essence, prepared to shoot and kill former President Donald Trump?
Are Democrats trying to kill our president?
They were actually thinking of using deadly force?
It's pretty extraordinary. Deadly force.
Yeah. To shoot, to kill, over paperwork.
What was life-threatening about pieces of paper?
Maybe they wanted the engagement of physical force.
They are showing up as though they're drug dealers who are armed.
Treating him the same way they would if they were going into a drug den.
These people are sick.
It's not
crazy.
funny.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It just seems so crazy.
Seriously, Jim, this is crazy stuff.
This is crazy. This is wild. This is dangerous. So dangerous. So say a prayer, all right?
Yes, we will pray that you are someday able to experience an emotion called shame, because this is the diabolical mastermind. Joe Biden sent an elite team of ultra-liberal FBI agents to assassinate Donald Trump, but somehow he slipped out the back door. Somehow they missed the fact that the loudest and most famous man in America and all 15 of his Secret Service agents were in New Jersey at the time that they raided Mar-a-Lago. But, of course, Trump was screaming about this, too. Wow, I just came out of the Biden witch hunt trial in Manhattan, the icebox, and was shown reports that crooked Joe Biden's DOJ, in their illegal and unconstitutional raid of Mar-a-Lago, authorized the FBI to use deadly, lethal force. Now we know for sure that Joe Biden is a serious threat to democracy. He is mentally unfit to hold office. 25th Amendment. The 25th is the amendment many of his fellow Republicans thought about using against him. That's how he knows it. And by the way, as far as this icebox thing, he keeps making about the courtroom goes, that it was freezing. By every account other than his, they warmed the place up from weeks ago. In fact, a reporter brought a thermometer to the courthouse yesterday. It was 79 degrees in the hallway and 76 in court. And it's not just him. These people, these hysterical, dishonest stooges he has jockeying for lip space on his big pink ass, they're so dramatic. When it comes to, like, the temperature in the courtroom is a freezing icebox, recovering stolen documents is an assassination attempt. But this... That's just tourism. That's just a friendly group of out-of-towners learning about democracy firsthand. We got a few other bits of tid from these unsealed filings in Florida. It turns out the special counsel believes Trump did even more to obstruct the investigation than we'd previously known. It looks like Trump moved the boxes of classified documents out of Mar-a-Lago and then realized he had to move them back in without it being captured on security cameras. This is Trump's right-hand man, Walt Nauta, moving some large boxes. Oh, in fairness, this could have been Trump's Burger King order that day, but... We also learned that Mar-a-Lago had stolen documents in his bedroom, in his bathroom, and scattered around on the floor. Basically, he had documents everywhere Shaggy got caught having sex in the song It Wasn't Me. The judge wrote, notably, no excuses provided as to how the former president could miss the classified marked documents found in his own bedroom at Mar-a-Lago. I know how. They were on the floor, and the man can't see his feet. Of course he missed it. But who knows? I mean, he might not ever even be tried for this. Of all the cases against Trump, the documents case is the most open and shut, but it has been delayed indefinitely by a judge who was appointed by Donald Trump, in case you're looking for conflicted. Judge Aileen Cannon is playing some kind of prevent defense while the Supreme Court is still rubbing their chins over Trump's ridiculous argument that he has total immunity from prosecution. That's a toughie. Justice Alito has been thinking about it so hard, he accidentally flew his American flag right side up today. Meanwhile, Trump picked up a bigly endorsement this afternoon from one of his most bitter opponents.
So I will be voting for Trump.
Oh, she really is a bird brain. He was right. Nikki Haley says she's voting for Donald Trump, and after all the nice things they said about each other, why not?
Donald Trump's not watching out for the Republican Party. He's not watching out for America. He's watching out for himself.
Does anybody know who Bird Brain is?
If you mock the service of a combat veteran, you don't deserve a driver's license, let alone being president of the United States.
She's not tough enough, she's not smart enough, and she wasn't respected enough.
I mean, when he goes off the teleprompter, he's unhinged. He's totally unhinged.
She's very rude. Do you notice that?
He is unhinged. He is more diminished.
Bird Brain. Nikki Bird Brain.
He's just toxic.
And when I watched her in the fancy dress, that probably wasn't so fancy.
Chaos follows Donald Trump.
Bird Brain, that's Nikki Haley.
Everything he touches is chaos.
Tricky Nikki.
We can't win if Donald Trump is the nominee. I will say this until my last breath.
Well, I guess it must be her last breath then. I don't know, because she is going to vote for him. He's blubber, she's glue, I guess. And then we have Rudy Giuliani, who I mentioned last night is $151 million in the hole and doing his best to chip away at that debt by selling beans.
It's the very best beans that you can get, Arabica, rather than Robusto. Absolutely no Robusto, all high quality beans.
That's right. The best beans. Not a Robusto in the bunch. Yesterday, Giuliani was arraigned over Zoom in Arizona. He's charged with election crimes there. And when they went to him, listen closely because it sounds like he was in the bathroom doing a live stream of his own here.
Number 66 on today's calendar. 66 is CR 2024.
Is that me?
Yes, it's you, Mr. Giuliani. I'm just calling the case here, 2024 006.
Get that man some Flomax because his prostate is the size of a snow globe. There is so much madness out there right now. Fox News, all you can figure is they must think Joe Biden's doing a good job because they're at the point now where they're just completely making stuff up.
When he puts out these videos that his social media team puts out of him, there should be a stroke warning for how many jump cuts they have, because I'd imagine it takes 20 to 30 takes to get one sentence at a time. I mean, this is embarrassing, but the left knows this, and that's why I firmly believe Joe will not be the nominee in November. All of this is just testing the waters for when they swap him out for Gavin Newsom. Wait and watch. The calls for him to step down are going to intensify within the next couple of months.
Maybe Joe should identify as Gavin Newsom.
Good one, JW. Conspiracy or not, this is an interesting theory, one that seems to be shared by many in the Republican Party, even though it makes almost no sense. It would give Gavin Newsom almost no time to campaign. Hundreds of millions of dollars spent promoting Joe Biden would be wasted. And not least of all, Gavin Newsom is very focused on running our state.
A message from the 40th governor of California.
What's up, guys? It's your lovin' Govin, here to drop some about Prop 83. Prop 83 is a spending bill designed to make new investments in a freaking butt ton of underfunded sectors in our great state, like renewable energy. Cali leads the nation in solar power, which is rad. But what about lunar power? I believe the moon is capable of so much more than just controlling your Aunt Diane's ovulation cycle. Ooh, take it. Thank you. Let's put the moon to work for us. You know we crush it when it comes to whatever drug laws, but Prop 83 hits different, allowing Californians to keep up to 7 ounces of hallucinogenic toad venom for personal use, plus 2 gallons of synthetic peyote and rando Guatemalan lab bought with crypto off the dark web. Bussin'. 83 also incentivizes the best and brightest in tech to live and work in Silicon Valley by making vaping in offices, hospitals, and Ferrari dealerships mandatory.
Can I hit that?
Sure, but I only vape Merlot.
Who?
And with Prop 83, everybody gets a black friend. Like my man... Nate here. Nate and I love to hang on the weekends and do the stuff that Nate loves to do.
I like bird watching.
Whatever. Prop 83 gets binoculars for all, especially the blind, and earmarks $200 million to build a museum at Zac Efron's birthplace, so future generations can learn about the High School Musical franchise, his nutritional regimen, and Zac's ab routine as well. And lost another black friend. 99. $100. Hey, brother, could I get a squirt of that good stuff? So do me a solid to ensure a bright future for all Golden Stater skaters. Vote yes on Prop 83. Hey, do you watch Birds?
Paid for by the middle-aged woman rooting through Zac Efron's trash.